Saw you on the floor in the crowd yet alone. The music in my heart brings a loved up tone. Would you let me sing my love? I drifted through the night, you're the star in my sight. The moment makes it right for me and you. Would you let me sing my love? My heart snaps in two, baby, looking at you. Gadi, sorry, gadi, sorry, gadi, sorry, gadi, sorry, gadi. The music slows down, my sweetheart dancing with you. Oh, the sarigama gadi, sarigadi, sarigadi, sarigadi.
Pudu manavana paravage, tiranurayadum kadalage, minnalagagave.
Mani manapandalil ramaniyum needaan.
Ini oru naalum piriyade, olganam oru manamode. Onnai ennum onnai.
start. Vishwas is 8, so we gave him a few rules.
Rule number 1, I can't say bad words.
Correct?
Rule number 2, I can't roast Yashu and Teju.
Okay, that one might be a little bit flexible. But Vishwas, what's the one thing you're not supposed to say on the mic?
The truth.
Exactly. So we are here to allegedly make Yashu and Teju look really good. And so we had our parents revise the script the past few hours.
But we kind of changed it this past hour. Sorry, Uncle and Auntie.
Oh, shoot, my bad, guys. That wasn't supposed to make it. Alright, so before we get into any of the Sweet 16 related stuff, I gotta get something real quick out of the way, okay? So, obtaining the role of MC was no easy job. In fact, there was a lot of competition. But to no one's surprise, here I am. Sorry Jay, sorry Nino, sorry Hasini, sorry Ananya, Ashwin, and
Wait, didn't you tell me that your parents forced Yashu and Teju to make you the MC?
hey, you're not supposed to say that. Okay, well, although there was some nepotism involved, this is why I have to prove myself out here, because my sisters genuinely don't think I'm capable of entertaining an entire audience.
Correction, nobody thinks you can.
Okay. Anyways, the point is, all I ask of you guys to do is to please laugh at my jokes, okay? So, in the rare case that you guys do not understand my joke, we got you covered. Tell them, Vish.
Every time we make a joke, this image will be displayed.
Okay, yes. As it says in bold, okay, no, go back, okay. Yes, as it says in bold letters, this will be your guys' cue to laugh, okay? Alright, I hate to be dragging it, but we're gonna have to do a quick practice round. Alright, okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you guys excited for Yashu and Teju Sweet 16? Okay. Alright, so if you guys don't know, Vijay has a little brother named Vijay. So, Vijay, can you come on stage, please?
Hi guys, my name is Vijay.
Okay, so I have a question for both of you guys. Vishwas, how is it being an older sibling to Vijay?
It's okay, Vijay's just a bit mean. No, I'm not. What do you mean? I let you play with me all the time.
Okay, guys, let's stop this right now.
What about you, Mela? How is it being an older sibling?
Well, funny you ask, Vishwas. Honestly, I think it's tough being the oldest. Some days I feel like I'm being pulled in like 2 different directions, like emotionally.
And physically?
Especially physically. But it's all good because it makes it all the more great that I got here in one piece today. Alright. You guys got the hang of it, thanks. Okay, all jokes aside, we have a really fun night planned for you all. So we need you guys to have all the energy possible. So please go grab some appetizers and food if you've not already done so, and like get some pictures of Yashu and Teju. It's very rare that they look this good, so yeah, I definitely recommend you guys to do that. So yeah, we will see you guys in a little bit. So we're gonna be starting the night off with a family dance. And you know how they say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree? After you guys see this performance, you guys will understand exactly which tree I came from. That was a joke, and the slide is not.
तू होगी बंटू तू ये बंटू तू हो गई मुंडे दी पतंगा मरगी मैं भी उड़ी दी हो गई मुंडे दी हिलती चलती टुक 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 करती मेकअप तो करती
That was an actual lie. So if anyone wants to guess where I got my dancing tonight's from, okay, the script says my dad, but I think it's also my mom. So I don't know where Yashu became really good dancers from. Okay, anyways, Vishwas, do you want to tell them what's next?
Next up, May is dancing again.
Yay! Okay. Because one time was definitely not enough.
Give it up for Como, Servana, and Vega.
Be a really hard one to beat.
I think we need a break from seeing Mega. What do you guys think? Okay, that's what I thought. Next, we're going to have Teju and Yashu's close friends, Ananya and Hasani, give a speech.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Hasani. My earliest memory of the twins goes back to 6th grade, when I would walk around genuinely confused about how I was seeing the same person in two completely different outfits multiple times a day at school. It would be Yashu in her basketball massive shorts, her Disney crew neck, and her Disney lanyard to go along with it, and Teju in her black and white striped shirt that she would wear religiously without fail. Over time, I learned how to tell them apart, not by just their clothes, but by their laughs, their smiles, and their energy as a whole. That being said, I'd be lying if I said I don't get confused anymore. There are still some days where I catch myself staring in the hallway, wondering who is who, and I fully blame that on the Tubati family communal closet. Now, if you know the twins, you know that this closet causes a minimum of 5 problems a week. I have never in my life seen sisters call clothes a full week in advance just to make sure that the other one doesn't take it first. For as long as I can remember, Teju, Maida, and Yashu have been fighting in their group chat over the phone or even in person over who wore what and whose piece of clothing it actually was. And recently, Auntie and Uncle somehow got added into this mix because I keep noticing pieces of their wardrobe slowly making its way over to the twins too. But beyond this unique closet situation, being friends with twins is also a pretty unique experience. You always get to hear both sides of every situation, and thankfully the fighting has gone down over the years, but I will never forget the days that they would argue just for fun, going back and forth so fast that it sounded almost like some kind of freestyle rap battle. Speaking of rapping, let me talk about Teju. To this day, I don't fully understand how we are as close as we are, considering that every time Teju speaks, I have to do a little bit of mental decoding just to figure out what she's saying. But in all seriousness, Teju, no matter how many times I have to decode to be your friend, I would do it 1,000 times if it meant having someone like you in my life. I truly think that everyone needs a Teju, someone who will always be 100% honest with you, always laugh at your horrible jokes, and someone who is not afraid but is in fact excited to call you a pig whenever you need to be humble. Teju is all of that and so much more, which is why I'm so grateful I can call her my best friend. From 3 a.m. FaceTimes during times of crisis to being in the back of Serta's room debriefing, Teju always knows exactly what to say, no matter the situation, and no matter what she might be going through herself at the same time. She never hesitates to put others first and will always make sure that you feel heard. Teju, you have genuinely become a sister to me over the past few years, whether you know it or not. You played such an important role in my life, pushed me, supported me, and not a day goes by where I feel like you don't understand me. I'm so incredibly proud of everything you've accomplished, and not only for myself, but on behalf of the entire Birabolu family, we know that you are going to do such amazing things. And then there's Yashu. She's one of the most dedicated people I know, but she never takes herself too seriously, which is why she is so much fun to be around. I honestly don't know how she balances everything she does while being good at all of it, but I think all of us know that that's just Yashu. What I really appreciate about Yashu is how encouraging she is to everyone around her. She's always hyping people up, always motivating others, and you can tell that it always is coming from a genuine place in her heart. She's always rooting for the people that she cares about, and you can always feel that. Being around her makes you want to do better, not because she pressures you, but because she believes in you and makes you want to believe in yourself too. Yashu has this way of lighting up any room that she walks into, whether it's with her big smile, her cracked phone that never stopped flashing green, or her massive iPad and the daily vlogs everyone has undoubtedly here been a part of. No matter how good or bad day I am having, I can always count on Yashu to put a smile on my face. I'm so grateful for you both, from begging my dad to get me a phone just so that we could talk longer, to putting up with me every single day. You guys have no idea how much of an impact you guys have had on my life, and I truly don't think that I could be luckier. It still hasn't fully hit me that in 2 years you guys won't be a quick 10-minute drive away anymore. But until that day comes, I hope we can keep making memories just like these. And don't worry, I didn't go this entire speech without using your guys' favorite word, genuinely. Genuinely, I hope that this day is as special as you guys had imagined it to be, and so much more. Happy birthday, twins. I love you guys so much.
Game in PE, where the goal was to unlock your PE lock faster than your opponent, and lucky for me, Yashu was my opponent. And right after she won, she started hitting the gritty on me and calling me a loser. I think out of all of the first impressions I've ever had of anyone, the impression Yashu made on me was the absolute worst. But just as she was calling me a loser, Teju came up to Yashu and told her to stop being rude and gave a big smile and had a big smile on her face. And she introduced herself by her full name really quickly. That day in 7th grade was the beginning of a friendship I had never expected but couldn't imagine my life without now. That friendship turned into weekly boba runs where we would spend less time drinking boba and more time plotting on how to convince our parents it was for a school fundraiser that somehow happened twice a week, every week. Staying up till 5 a.m. on call while gaslighting ourselves into thinking that our grades are salvageable when they're really not. And getting publicly humiliated together in front of 35 people while doing a rap about the Columbian exchange. But throughout all of the memories we've made and throughout everything we've been through together, they've always been there for me no matter what. They're the first people I go to for anything, knowing for a fact that I can always count on them. I know that I can go to them with the most tiny inconveniences and still be validated. I think that's what I admire most about them. Their ability to sacrifice anything for their friends and always be there for the people around them. They listen in a way that makes me feel understood without me having to explain anything at all. I can show up to them on a bad day and somehow leave laughing. Anyways, I think I've been talking about Teju and Yashu too much and not about my favorite Tabati, Ram Uncle. If there's one person in the world that makes fun of me more than Yashu, it's Ram Uncle. One of the first few times I met him was on a drive back from a debate tournament in 8th grade. And as we were talking, I told him that I was in singing classes. He asked me to sing for him in the car, but Teju was in the car, and knowing Teju, within 2 seconds of me singing, she'd be uncontrollably laughing. So I waited till she left the car to sing for him. And ever since then, for the past 2 years, every time I've met Ram Uncle, we end up debating over if I should sing Tuniga again or not. But I always end up winning the argument. Sorry, Uncle, but I can't put you through that again. But among all the late night calls, the banter with Ramo Uncle, and the boba runs, they've turned into a second family, and I don't know what I'd do without them. Yashu, you are so incredibly genuine and the most caring person. I'm so grateful to have you in my life, and being around you always makes everything so much better. You truly light up every room you're in, and I feel so lucky to have known you. And Teju, you are truly the most selfless person I've ever met, and you have a way of making everyone around you always feel valued. Your positivity is genuinely contagious, and you never fail to lift my spirits up. I'm so grateful to have known you guys over the past 4 years, and you deserve nothing but happiness, and I'm so grateful. Have the best 16. Love you guys so much.
performance from the sophomore girls.
You birthday party starting. हो पहली बारी आगे तक जाए तो चल पहले तो चिल्ला चिल्ला के There's party on my mind. I'll be on the ride. The Saturday night. On music being high. There's party on my mind.
If there was one person who was better than me, I think it was my partner Neil, so shout out to Neil.
Okay, next we're gonna have some more speeches.
Give it up for Maya, Jay, and Neil.
Alright, what's up guys? We're the Bamanis. It's pretty cool because our families perfectly match up, you know. 2 sets of twins and a disappointing older sister, so it all works out. Let's talk about the twins though. So I met the twins all the way back in 7th grade during election season when they ran for, 7th grade positions, and crazily enough, they were more annoying back then than they are now. But it's okay, somehow we still became friends.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I actually met Yashu and Teju before I met Meda, which is kind of crazy. So I met Yashu through long conversations about gymnastics and all of track because I gave her rides every single day. And I met Teju through Sur, who I also gave rides to every single day.
Hi, my name is Neil. I met the twins like relatively recently. It was like last year, but I like to believe I've been the most positive and most influential impact on them so far. I'm sorry about him. All right, so we're gonna give you guys about 16 fun facts about the twins, because like they're turning 16. So I'll start off with the more annoying and older one, Yashu.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the wholesome one because they're like kind of mean. So whether it's track, gymnastics, dance, swim, or leading everyone around her, she has an unreal ability to balance everything. Meanwhile, the rest of us can barely balance our own schedule.
Next, let's talk about her snoring. All right, so let me tell you the story, right? So I was at my house and I was walking into the family room and I hear something and I was like, damn, my dad is snoring loud today. And then I look over and it's Yashu is the one that's calmed down on the couch. Like, it's like a thunderstorm. If you haven't heard it, it's pretty bad, yeah. All right, number 3, she always tries to be funny. Like, I think it's good, like most of the time. Like about 10% of the time she has good jokes. Most of the time it's like just air balls. But I really admire her. She always tries to bring energy to the room. She always tries to make people happy. Yeah.
Okay, number 4. She's known for being somewhat organized and always on top of everything. She's the one that's always going to keep us in check and reminds us that we're supposed to be doing things how we're supposed to be doing. Except for one time, she forgot she had gymnastics. She didn't have gymnastics practice, went all the way to Bay Aerials, and then called Jay, and then Jay told me to go pick her up from Bay Aerials in like the morning, and it was crazy.
Alright, next I'm gonna be talking about her competitiveness. So if there's something Yashu likes to do, as Ananya mentioned, it's win. And although it is a very rare occurrence, she will definitely let you know when she wins. So it can range from like sports as something simple as a card game. Like she'll celebrate her win like it's like a national championship. It's actually insane. Number 6, she always makes her presence known. I don't recall a single hangout or like a single thing where I haven't heard Yashu's annoying voice just like in the background. Like it's always going and it's always non-stop. But jokes aside, I actually think she has like a really good speaking ability, whether it's MUN or ASG. It's super admirable that she's able to like actually convey her thoughts really well, always say what she actually feels, and it works out really well.
Okay, number 7. Even though she doesn't come across as clumsy, she actually has a tendency to break things. I'm sure you've all seen her green phone. Well, fun fact, that happened at our house. And I'm gonna let Jay finish this one because it's his fault.
It's not anyway my fault. Yashu chucked her phone at me because like she's aggressive and aggro, right? She throws it at me and it falls on the couch. And to get the phone out, we recline the seat. And in that process, it breaks a little bit. Fully her fault.
It broke like in half, by the way.
Alright, so next I'm gonna be talking about her driving skills. So as an excellent driver myself, like I think I'm a fair person to give critique on this. But so she usually drives back from school, and there was this one time when Jay and I were leaving at the same time, so we were driving next to her, and Jay took this left turn that Yashu was taking, and then suddenly we hear like 5 honks in a row, and it was a perfectly good turn, and she claimed that that Jay had cut her off. But to me, the funniest part was looking in the car. And you can see Uncle who's like looking, he's like wondering if he's gonna make it home back in one piece. And then I look in the back and Teju's just like praying for her life on her phone. But that was really funny. Alright, so that's enough for one, so we're going on to the second one now. Sorry. Alright, I'll start it off. So number 1 with Teju, she always tries to include others and have fun with them. If you're ever sitting alone, she always comes to you, like talk to you, try to include you. I think that works out really well and a lot of people appreciate it. However, if she asks you to like sing with you or do something of that activity, I would heavily recommend staying alone and saying no. Her singing ability is like,
Okay, the next thing is her love for dance. I'm sure all of you know she's a great dancer. However, sometimes she likes to dance a little bit too much. I'm sure you've all tried to make a TikTok with her before, and if you make the slightest mess up, she'll start beating you.
Alright, since I've been pretty mean, I'm actually gonna be nice to my favorite twin. So, one thing that I appreciate about Teju is that she cares about the small things. So like, and I'll give you a specific example, like before a lot of my tests, she'll often text me good luck. And so like, I'll be going to my math class, like ready to absolutely bomb a test, and then I'll see a good luck from her. Not that it changes the results, but it does make me feel a little bit better after. Number 4, she always tries new things and encourages others to try new things. Like, I don't know, I have a very limited like food palate. I don't eat that much like random food. I'm very picky, but she always encouraged me to kind of go outside my comfort zone and eat like really random combos. But like, she always be doing the craziest stuff, like putting the most random dips with like the most random foods, and it works like half the time, so it's not bad.
Okay, number 5, she always constantly checks in on you and tries to keep in touch. So ever since I went off to college, she's hit me up with so many "how are you doing, how's college, how are finals" texts, which I really appreciate.
Alright, next I'm going to talk about her constant complaining. So I'm sure her parents and siblings are well accustomed to this, but again, I'm going to talk about a specific time this happened at school. So this one time she was walking out of her chemistry class after her teacher gave back her test, and she just looked angry. So I went up to her, I'm like, oh, what's up? And she was complaining about not getting partial credit on a question that she got completely wrong. Like some egregious answer, completely wrong, and she's out here complaining about why she didn't get partial credit. Like, you got the entire question wrong.
Alright, number 7. I'm sure all of you guys have seen the time 12:17, and that's because she points it out every single time she sees the numbers. So if you're around Teju, you'll know she's super superstitious, and every number means something significant.
Alright, and last, number 8, a pretty strong speaking ability. In ASG, class council, MUN, she always tries to direct things and it works out pretty well. She's always kind of on top of it when it comes to speaking. And I think she uses this to her advantage a lot too. So Teju had a computer and she was just carrying it around and it suddenly broke. Or she told everyone it just suddenly broke. And somehow everyone believed her. Uncle, come on, be for real. There's no way it actually happened. But all that aside, all 3 of us are so insanely grateful and happy to have them in our lives, and we can all completely agree that we've become better people and have enjoyed high school a lot more because of them. So happy birthday, Yashu and Teju. Have a good one.
I have a quick game for everyone to play, and the way that this game works is it's called Guess Who, okay? And so we're gonna divide the room in half. Elena being the one on this side, and Bhargav, Eric, and Viraj being on the right side. And so what's gonna happen is my good MC Ishan is gonna come up, and we're gonna read some things that Yashu or Teju have done in the past. And your guys' job as the audience is to guess which twin did it, okay? And whichever side gets the most, okay, this is not looking very even, but it's okay. Whichever twin gets the most, whichever side gets the most points gets Vijay's autograph for free, which is a very, very big thing. Okay. Who microwaved their iPhone? Okay, you guys have 5 more seconds. Alright, I'm gonna pick on one person from each side. Okay, Rocky.
Teju.
Okay, what do you say? Okay, so the right side says Yashu and the left side says Teju. Okay, Ishan, reveal who it is.
Teju.
Alright, so one point for the left side. Alright, okay. Next slide. Okay, guess who stuck an eraser up their nose and had to go to the ER? Ananya? Anish? Alright,
Yashu.
okay, so both sides get the point. Okay, 2 and 1. The left side is winning. You guys have to clutch up. Alright, so guess who did my A-push notes? Today. Okay, what about the right side? Who's raising their hand in the back? Maya! Okay, so you guys both say Teju? Alright.
Teju.
Okay, so this was a little funny again. Guess who peed in the hot tub during our cruise trip and made the entire clutch of the bathroom? Wait, not true. Who's gonna volunteer? Let's call someone who has not responded yet. John D on the left side. And on the right side... Okay, Keithan. Okay, Johnny, what do you say? Yashu. Okay, Johnny says Yashu. What about you, Keithan? Alright,
Yashu.
That was a picture before she peed in the hot tub. Alright, next slide, please. Goes. Okay, Shreen. Shreen says Teju. Anyone on the left side want to volunteer who has not spoken yet? Krishna. Teju. Alright.
Yashu.
Okay, you guys both got it wrong, so yeah, that's Yashu with pond powder all over her face. Alright, Aniket says Teju. What about on the left side? Let's say Ravi. Okay, so both of you guys say Teju?
Teju.
Guess who was hungry and decided to eat the other twin's nose? Okay, let's see. All right, this is Shubin. What about you? You say it's Yashu? Okay. All right, Akash. Okay, so the correct answer is
Yashu.
that's a picture of her eating my sister's nose. Bindawanti. Teju? Yashu. Yashu, okay. What about anyone on the right side? All right, Nishka? Yashu. Okay. Okay, next slide, please. Yeah, the right answer is Yashu. All right, next slide, please. All right, guess who stole? Wait, I'm so sorry. I kind of forgot to keep count. Does anybody know where we are? You guys know you're not up 7. You guys are up 4. What are they up? Okay, just you guys have to catch up by 4 points, okay? All right, guess who stole all of our Halloween candy one year? Okay, Nishka says Teju. Okay, let's pick on the sewer kids. Kea. Okay. Kea says Teju as well. Okay. Next slide, please. Yep, the right answer is Teju. So next slide, please. Okay, so guess who has to give 4 of their teeth out? Any hands, Kanika? Okay. On the right side. Okay, what about Anita? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Okay, these people have known Yashu and Teju their entire lives. Vino and Vaj, want to answer this question?
Definitely Yashu.
Definitely Yashu, okay. Auntie, the question is, guess who was a stranger from birth? You should know this. Teju. Okay, so you guys said Yashu and you guys said Teju?
Yashu.
Okay, so, you guys who gave themselves bangs with safety scissors? Richie! Yeah, so please go grab some food and we will reconvene in a bit.
Pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady, can't take my eyes off you. Pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady.
राई बरेली में तू बीच बाजारी जब हुस्न दिखाने जाएगी, होश उड़ाने वाली शौक नजर के जो पेच लड़ाने जाएगी.
Pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady.
राई बरेली में तू बीच बाजारी जब हुस्न दिखाने जाएगी, होश उड़ाने वाली शौक नजर के जो पेच लड़ाने जाएगी. अरे बहन के इतना जेवर गहना, तेज हवा से बच के रहना, गिर जाए तो फिर ना कहना झुमका गिरा ले.
हाय झुमका, ओए झुमका, हाय झुमका झुमका. What झुमका? What झुमका? What झुमका? हाय हाय हाय. What झुमका?
Pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady, can't take my eyes off you. Pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady.
शक्ल से जितना नेक है तू, कसम से उतना फेक है तू. पड़ गया क्यों गले तुम छल्ले की तरह, हर चिपक के सल्लो टेप जैसा लगा हुआ है चेप जैसा, ना किसी काम का ने ठल्ले की तरह. बस ढूंढ रहा है मौका, खुल के मारेगा चौका, बाई चांस किसी लड़की का जहाँ झुमका गिरा ले.
उससे लगे ईगो का मसाज करूं। तेरा झुमका जो खोया गलती है तेरी, और थाने जाके एफआईआर में लॉन्च करूं। जानती है कि मैं तुझे पे तेता हूं, तू ये जानती है। तेरी आत्मा को मिलती ही शांति है, मुझे ऐसे काम पे लगा के बस ढूंढता रहूं मैं तेरा झुमका।
और बहन के इतना जेवर गहना, तेज हवा से बच के रहना, गिर जाए तो फिर ना कहना झुमका गिरा रे, झुमका गिरा, झुमका गिरा, झुमका 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 गिरा 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 रे, झुमका।
What झुमका? What झुमका? What झुमका?
झुमका गिरा रे बरेली के बाजार में, झुमका गिरा रे बरेली के बाजार में, झुमका गिरा, झुमका गिरा, झुमका गिरा, झुमका गिरा रे बरेली के बाजार में, झुमका गिरा रे।
What झुमका?
So seductive.
was an amazing performance.
Shit up, my shit. Everybody kept it up, and I got it back. I got some shit on my lips.
No
Saya adalah
It somehow felt like we'd already been friends forever. We instantly clicked, and before I even realized, they had become two of the most important people in my entire life. Teju, you're truly one of the most caring, selfless, and loving people I've ever met. Our uncontrollable laughs at ASG, weekly lunch debriefs, and even our dramatic complaints at Open Gym have become some of the moments I treasure the most. You've always been there for me, no questions asked. And getting to watch you grow into such a grounded, mature, and compassionate woman has been such a privilege. You inspire me more than you know. And Yashu, you're the most outgoing, driven, and thoughtful person in my life. From laughing until we're literally on the floor doing volleyball, to pre-game food runs filled with random lore drops, to even the small everyday moments in ASG, every memory with you is something I hold on to. You bring so much energy and life wherever you go. You're someone I can always rely on, and you become such an irreplaceable part of my life. Over the past 2 years, our bond has grown into something deeper than friendship. It truly feels like a sisterhood. You guys are the people I can laugh with until I cry, and cry with until I laugh again. You're the ones I can talk to about anything, from the most random topics to the things that matter the most. And knowing that I get to be by your side as you step into this next chapter of your lives means everything to me. Yashu and Teju, thank you for being my best friends. Thank you for your kindness, your honesty, and your love. Thank you for being the people who remind me that real friendship means choosing each other again and again. You've both changed my life just by being in it. I genuinely cherish our bond, and I know that no matter where life takes us, we'll always be close. I love you both more than I can ever really say, and I hope that you have the best 16th. You deserve every little bit of joy, and today and always. Thank you.
Yashu and Teju for about 2 years now. If you know the twins, then you know that they're the most special people to have the privilege of knowing. Over these past 2 years, I've been incredibly lucky to grow close to both of them, and being part of their lives has meant so much to me. My first impressions of the twins, I'm sure, are very similar to most of yours. Teju being somewhat shy, a bit quieter, but still very sweet. Yashu was the same, definitely in a much louder font. Little did I know it was all a lie. Both of them are extremely loud, unfiltered, and laugh at everything they possibly can. Especially once they get comfortable. But if you're lucky enough to be with Yashu and Teju in those moments of pure laughter or late night debriefs, you realize how extremely rare it is to find people who can make you feel that welcome just by being themselves. Yashu, you are a genuinely unshakable force in a way that sets you apart. Everyone around you can tell that you are someone who carries yourself with such effortless confidence. You're the most natural leader I have ever met, and it is consistently seen in the way you instinctively show up for others, often without even realizing how much it means to that person. You have this rare balance of knowing when to be mature and steady, and then also when to be the most goofy person alive. Watching you move through life with both maturity and joy has taught me more than you probably know, and it's something I've respected and admired about you since we first met. Teju, you are truly one of the kindest people I've ever met. You have this quiet way of making sure that everyone feels seen and taken care of, somehow without people even noticing you're doing it. You're always there when someone needs support, and you show up with empathy, loyalty, and a warmth that makes people feel safe enough to be themselves. And you do all this not because you feel obligated to, but because compassion is part of who you are. Being loved and supported by you is something I never take lightly, and knowing you has taught me that the people who care the quietest often care the deepest. The end of the school year is kind of creeping up, as you guys know, and naturally, as senior year is coming to a close, I find myself looking back at memories that I've created in high school. Funnily, but not surprisingly enough, my most enjoyable memories are with the twins, and that's something I'm extremely grateful for. One memory that always stands out was a trip to Universal Studios, where Yashu was being a terrible influence and convincing our whole group to skip the line for the mummy ride by climbing the ledge that's like 4 times her height, and hoping we didn't get caught. She was all giddy and laughing, making faces like Yashu usually does, and then there's Teju sitting inside, panicking, be like, no, Yashu, please, no, let's wait. It was one of my favorite moments of seeing them be complete polar opposites. Yashu and Teju, I'm so unbelievably proud of you, not just for everything you've done and accomplished, but for who you are at your core. Watching you grow has been one of the best parts of my high school experience, and I know without a doubt that this is only the beginning for you, for both of you. I'm so excited to watch you guys take on the future, make your mark, and become everything you're meant to be. I love you both and will always be here for you. Happy birthday.
Yashu and Teju, the first time I met you, I remember instantly clicking. The rest is a blur, but somehow you guys became some of the most important people in my life so quickly. Whether it be by making hooks on the BART rides for Mun, rolling on the floor laughing during volleyball season, or late night boba runs with Maida and Lawrence, I truly cherish any time I spend with you guys. Yashu, my sweet girl, you're one of the most thoughtful people I've ever met. I'm forever going to remember how you hand me my seatbelt whenever we're in the car together, or how you put up with me and John B for telling the same stories for the 50th time. You give so much to the people around you, and it's something that I'll forever try to emulate from you. Maybe it's just the way you were raised, but I hope you hold on to these values forever because it makes you so special. Teju, my mini-me, you've taught me so much on what it means to be a good friend. I'm so proud of the morals and values you have even at such a young age. I've seen your work ethic, whether it be through your TIE test, ASG, SEWR, MUN, and even volleyball, and I know that whenever you put your mind to something, you always accomplish it. You're gonna go far, and I'm so happy that I can be there to witness it. Yashu and Teju, I can't even begin to tell you how proud I am of you guys. I'm gonna miss bragging to my friends about your wins, because when you guys accomplish something, it feels like I did too. Your successes feel like my successes, and your losses feel like mine. When I met you guys, I finally understood how it felt like to have younger sisters. Yes, you guys are my closest friends, but I think of you more like family. I'm so proud of the people you're growing up to be. You guys are going to be in my lives forever, so I'm excited to continue seeing how you grow and change, and I'm honored to be able to be by your sides through that. I hope you have a great time tonight, and you have to tell me all about it when I'm back. I love you guys so much.
You're my friends, and I like you. And what's the best thing was that you guys played with me. And you guys joke.
Thank you, Isha.
I like to let you in my new car. There are 2 new cars.
Okay, aww.
I met Yashu and Teju, actually not even high school. I think a few years ago. My sister used to do Bharatanatyam with Meda, and we met at that class, and I just remember them as like 2 little midgets. Like I just see them walking around.
I think I met Yashu and Teju through ASG, and they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, and one of like a big like significant memory like last year for me was Meda giving me rides home, and it would just be Yashu, Meda, and Teju bickering over the same story, telling it in different variants, so I would never know which one was right.
Yashu and Teju, you guys are both very genuine.
One thing about Yashu is that she's honest, like brutally honest. She won't tell you anything. She won't sugarcoat anything for you, which is very nice. And Teju is just a really good person to lean on sometimes when you need advice. So that's what I like about both of them.
Thanks, Teju.
That's it. Yep. Thank y'all.
I wouldn't have traded it for anything. Growing up, I always saw Yashu and Teju as my younger sisters. I mean, we were there for everything. Their bowl cut phase.
Playing as like sisters that attended a school.
Making impressive forts.
Convincing our parents for sleepovers every time.
Just to make silly little eye movies at home.
And our living together phase, when we moved into Yashu Teju's place during the beginning of COVID. This was the start of an era between Yashu, Teju, and I, where we called ourselves the trio.
There was a monumental shift in the relationship. Post that, they always called themselves the trio.
COVID was like our influencer era for sure. We wake up every day at 5 a.m. to show our productive days to the vlog. We would sit on their parents' bed, they just propped up, we would like watch TV, and we would be like, oh, like, we wish we were actors, and we would like, you know, it wasn't just like fantasizing, like, I still have like 5 different scrap TV shows on my Google Drive. We didn't even finish them. Those days are probably like the most fun I'd ever had in my childhood. We would spend all day playing Roblox and like binging TV shows. Like we cleared through like Top Model, Girl Meets World, and like Good Luck Charlie for sure. We had online school, but that would not stop Yashu and I from playing Among Us during math class. I also cannot count how often I would skip class to walk dogs with them. Our entrepreneur business of walking dogs, $3 a walk.
But most of all, we got to see their personalities blossoming. Back then, Teju would always complain about how things didn't come naturally to her when it might for others. She'd tell me about how she had to study so hard for her quizzes in math and science, but she was so persistent, genuinely working hard. I think that's something that I deeply admire to this day. Her persistence and dedication for things that she wants to achieve. But with kindness, Teju, as you all know, would be extremely kind and supportive to everyone around her. But back then, she would make us play this dumb game called 333, where we would tell each other things that we found annoying about each other. We would tell each other 3 things that we loved about each other, and 3 things that we would tell each other 3 things that we could improve on. She would have these inspirational daily quotes where she would use to make herself a better person.
Yashu too, like her determination for what she wanted and just to do is amazing. Just an example is like her gymnastics. I can't remember like when she even started it. She's been doing so long and she persevered through it, like even during COVID. Like I cannot count how many awards she's won and how many comps she's been to. But like just other than that, like I look forward to hanging out with him like every single time, and I appreciate like Yashu always makes me laugh, and she has never-ending patience because she's always like, oh, Anvita, let's do a TikTok, and she tries to teach me a dance, and I literally cannot dance for the life of me. She has such good patience.
But we're both so proud of you. We can't see what you else have to accomplish as you go on life. Wherever you go, you both leave this trail of amazingness behind you, and we're right behind, supporting everything that both of you do. Happy belated birthday.
मैं डालू ताल पे भंगड़ा तू मेरी गिद्दा वाले चले रंग जमा दे हमके बने सभी मत वाले
बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती चाहिए
हेलो हेलो तू मुझे घूमने लगाई येलो येलो कंट्रोल करो मेरे भाई
लड़कों के दिलों में तू आग लगा दे बेबी फायर नकली से न करे तू करे जब देखे हमें झूठी लायर काला काला चश्मा जचता तेरे मुखड़े पे जैसे काला दिल जचता है तेरे चिन पे अपनी अदाओं से ज्यादा नहीं तो 10-12 लड़के तो मार ही देती होगी तू दिन में
तुझे जैसे 36 फिरते हैं मेरे वर्गी और न होनी वे वर्गी और न होनी वर्गी और न होनी तू मुंडा बिल्कुल देसी है मैं कटरी ना तो सोनी वे मैं फेटअप हो गई हूँ मुंडिया मैं फेटअप हो गई हूँ मुंडिया सुन सुन के तेरे दुखने वे मैनू काला चश्मा ओ मैनू काला 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 ओ मैनू काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते मैनू काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते
सड़कों पे चले जब लड़कों के दिलों में तू आग लगा दे बेबी फायर
ओ मैनू
नकली से न करे तू करे जब देखे हमें झूठी लायर
ओ मैनू काला चश्मा ओ मैनू काला काला चश्मा ए काला चश्मा ओ काला 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 काला
चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते I came to dance, 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 dance. I hit the floor cause that's my plans, 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 plans. I'm wearing all my favorite brands, 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 brands. Give me some space for both my hands, 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 hands. You, cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, ayo, gotta let I came to move, 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 move. Get out the way of me and my crew, 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 crew. I'm in the club, so I'm gonna do just what the folk came here to do. Yeah, yeah, 'cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying